And I think if they'd given, if she'd been given a plausible rationale and belief system, that's the silence, which is now a religious movement, apparently.
Another one.
If they'd...
Does that mean there's going to be gay bishop silence?
I
Let's
don't
hope
know.
not.
It's getting very complicated.
I agree with you, because obviously I'm trying to piece together the timeline. So we've got the baby who presumably becomes spacesuit girl, who kills the Doctor and then regenerates at some point into Mel's, who has the mission to kill the Doctor, but then Mel spends a lot of time trying to bring her parents together, obviously, so that she can exist. But you'd think that's a long time. That's 20-something years that she's spent, and has she really spent all that time just trying to kill the Doctor? It didn't seem like it fitted quite. But we'll see.
We don't know how all the pieces quite fit together. It seems. I think one of the other things I thought was interesting is that it both seems to tie down River Song's timeline in terms of her regenerations. So you have the girl from The Impossible Astronaut, and she says, the last time I regenerated was as a toddler. And then you have this, and she's regenerated into River Song, and she's then used up all her regenerations. And I was quite surprised by that, just because it means I was thinking, now we know that River Song can regenerate. If they want to have the young River Song, they can recast the actress as they go back in her timeline. They could have a previous regeneration, and you could have a surprising, look, this character turns out to be River Song by regenerating into her. And I thought that I expected that if they did that, they'd make more of the character than just Mel's being 10 minutes at the start of the episode. And it was a very good 10 minutes.
Definitely.
But it was,
no doubt.
and I loved the whole interplay. But I just felt they rushed through something and played for laughs almost, something that could have been very, very meaty and dramatic in terms of character development.
I think in some ways, by including River more, they've made less of her character, because the more they include her, the more they have to move their storyline on. And actually, I really liked it when it was just these occasional meetings, and that you got that gradual sense of the timelines merging. Whereas it seems to have just been a car crash now. It's just ramming it forward, and we're losing a bit of the sense of sort of the tragedy of her going backwards. But we'll
see how it plays out. We now know that the episode title for episode 13 is the wedding of River Song. So that's very intriguing.
Good. Right, what else was there? Was there anything else? No. Nothing.
So,
can't think of anything else.
Let's see. Well, that's...
We've definitely got to start that new spin-off series with people just going, drawing beards on famous historical characters.
We could combine that with the other popular spin-off that lots of people seem to want, which is the Madame Vastra and Jenny one. So if we have them time travelling and pulling pranks on historical villains and criminals and so on, it's a winner all round.
That's it. And you had the idea of bringing back the meddling monk, didn't you?
Yes.
So I think we could get him involved.
Played by Bill Bailey. Yeah, Bill Bailey with Madame Vastra and Jenny as his companions.
That's it. We've got it sold. Stephen Moffat, you know where to find us. and I'm on this, so you have to include me, not just Caleb.
Yeah, we're a team.
Good. Right.
So.
So overall, pretty good. A bit of a whirlwind, hard to process at this time in the morning, but yeah, really good. And I can't wait for the rest of the series. It's so good to have Doctor Who back.
Yeah, and it is a massively bold and confident and fun. I do have my concerns about what it does with the whole River Song thing, whether it's really handling it in the best way, but we'll see how it all pays off in the end.
And just a little annoying clue about the silence.
Oh yeah.
And the question. The question. That's very Hitchhikers.
Yes.
Isn't it? But again, I think it's great to just have a motivation for them, because I think, as we sort of discussed the last couple of times, is that we don't really know what they're actually up to, and if there's something deeper behind it, then it could end up being, I'm sure it will end up being really good.
So what did they say about the question? It's the question that, if asked, will bring the silence. That's the sort of question hidden in plain sight from the beginning of the universe, or something.
Yeah. I just hope it's not something stupid like, who is the Doctor? But yeah.
What is the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
Now we know that's 42, so that's fine.
And we've asked that question without silence falling. So.
Yeah, we'll see. But I'll be interested to see how they show up again. So I was saying, sort of, my theory is that possibly they've been waiting until everyone who saw that original 1960 whatever broadcast to die, so that there's less and less people who with the impulse to kill them, and now in sort of 2012 where people aren't really around who remember that or who saw that or watch it anymore, then they're free to kind of re-emerge.
Well, the idea is that it affects everyone who watches it, so as it's repeated through history.
So I mean, only sort of history students.
But yeah, eventually language will change, so that unless they've got some kind of built-in translator function in silence language or whatever.
But yeah, we'll see. But they made a very impressive entry, and I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Well, yes. Well, they've got the silence in the publicity photos, and I think they were in.
Are they still wearing the suits?
I think so.
Okay, so it'll be interesting to say that, because they're not a species, they're an order. So it'll be interesting to see if we get different kinds of silence.
Yeah, I wonder whether the silence is in the mysterious, the creatures you forget are kind of have created this religious order as one of their schemes.
Cool.
But we'll see.
Yeah, and let's just hope they carry on through being as creepy and cool, and they don't get ruined like the Weeping Angels.
Yeah, and the Next Time trailer looks very good. It was a different trailer from the one shown at the press thing, which was for the whole series, but which is basically the one on the BBC website, but with a clip of a different old monster in it.
Oh, you tease, Kurt, you tease.
Which I'm sure was widely splashed over the internet, you can probably guess which old monster it might be, but
I'll hang in there.
I'll leave it unstated. Draw your own conclusions. So yes.
Yeah, so good.
Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.